Folks, I'm extremely disappointed at the administration for what they have done with regards to Israel. Joe Biden and Vice President Biden and Secretary of State Hillary Clinton have condemned Israel for building on their own land. This administration has turned its shoulder on Israel. They have failed to recognize that the Israelis have a right to live in peace, and that the Palestinians are terrorists. They have wanted to negotiate with these terrorists, and this administration has failed with regards to its Israeli-Palestinian policy. They are more pro-Palestinian than they are pro-Israel. The Palestinians are the bad guys, the terrorists. The Israelis are the good guys. Whose side are they on? This president, this vice president, this secretary of state, this administration has no right to tell Israel what they can and can't do on the land that President Harry Truman agreed to make part of their land in 1948, which the world recognized as Israel. If President Bush were in office, I don't think that Israel would be condemned. If any other president, this is the first administration in history to actually turn their back on Israel. Every other administration, Republican and Democrat, has listened to Israel, has been supportive of Israel, and has been tried to build a strong alliance with Israel. Israel is a critical ally, not only for religious reasons, but also for strategic reasons. For the fact that, first of all, they are the Holy Land for Jews and Christians and Muslims. And also, they are a functioning country in the Middle East, in a very tough section of the world. Also, they have a right to live in freedom and peace. And the Palestinians have taken that away from them, and this administration has failed to recognize that Israel has made sacrifices for the sake of compromise, and that the Palestinians have continued the violence. I am calling on you to call your members of Congress and tell them that this administration's Israel policy has not worked, and to demand a new direction with regards to Israeli policy.